does a host within a network receive an IP address? Like, can you just connect your laptop to Wi-Fi and be good to go? That's what happens, right? How does that work? We can configure IP addresses manually, or alternatively, receive them from the network we connect to, which is running a DHCP server in a plug-and-play way. DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol and is used to assign IP addresses to the host within a subnet, so that we do not need to do it manually every time we connect a host to the network. DHCP is useful when you are within a subnet and need an automatic assignment of a host address. It assigns IP addresses from the available pool when the endpoints join the network, and releases them when endpoints leave. An endpoint can renew its IP address lease while it is still in use. DHCP is a client-server protocol. The client is typically a newcomer to the network that needs an IP address. A DHCP server or a relay agent is present at the subnet. The protocol runs in 4 steps. DHCP discovery, where the host tries to find a DHCP server to get an IP address from. The host, at this step, broadcasts a DHCP discover message. This means that it sends the request to everyone in the network, simply because it does not know whom to send it. The broadcast happens with setting of the destination IP address to 255.255.255.255. Since it still does not have an IP address of its own, it sends the message introducing itself as the source with the host address of 0.0.0.0. The next step is DHCP server offer. At this step, the server responds to the request with a DHCP offer message that it broadcasts to all the nodes within the subnet. The first 2 steps are optional, since they might happen only for a newcomer host to the subnet. Next, the host sends the DHCP request. It uses the parameters in the DHCP offer to send this request. And the last step is a DHCP ACK, where the server responds to the DHCP request message with confirming the required parameters.